Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, really is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. I appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. And here's George. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Now here's Kuzma. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Launches it. It's Kuzma with the miss. George left side. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Philadelphia's head coach. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Trent from long range. On target from range.
Giannis' teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Maxey passes to Embiid to the paint. And the jam by George.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lillard against Maxey. Kuzma for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pure from three-point range.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And there's the drive. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
George outside. Pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Lopez. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Embiid. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
Milwaukee.
Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent on the wing. Maxey covering. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
George against Kuzma. Nice shot by George. 9 points in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Yabusele. He's scoreless. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
For a team.
Do against these guys. Luck.
Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Green. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Livingston, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Edwards against Green. To the right side. It's stolen by Maxey. To the middle. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Here's Big Daddy. Rebound. By Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Outside Maxey. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 10. And there's the lob. Stolen by Drummond. Now here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's McCain. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Milwaukee's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's McCain. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Drummond with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Oubre. Shoots over Portis. Oubre can't hit. The Bucks trail by 12. Here's Sims. And here's Lillard. Here's Sims. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. McCain. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Green, the pass to Big Daddy. Tries it from 16. Out to Lillard. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
11 feet out. A nice shot by McCain.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Lillard passes to Big Daddy. Back to Lillard. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then it's Green, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Big Daddy in at the shooting guard position. Outside Walker. Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid, defended by Portis. Embiid, good.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. MV led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Portis. Kept alive. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, Portis is cagey now. He's got a lot of savvy, and he's got skills, too.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming.
Unbelievable! Embiid bangs it in.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's McCain, defended by Portis. Pass to Lowry. Here's Edwards. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Prince is checked in for Green. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Big Daddy. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter. It's stolen by Oubre. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his foot.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. Offline with a 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Edwards. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. 11-point game. Here's Big Daddy. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lopez, the screen. Big Daddy, the pass to Lopez. Now here's Oubre. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
3 on 3. Here's Grimes. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Big Daddy. The 3 is up. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oubre on the wing, guarded by Trent. Here's Yabusele. Embiid, high post. Shoots over Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And then Porter with the dunk. He was
way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. thoughts in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. He's checked in for Embiid. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Lillard against Maxey. Takes the three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Out to Oubre, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Bucks trail by 10. A minute 50 left in the first half. Here's Big Daddy. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Got a piece of it. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Crafty move. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
The Sixers lead by 8, despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games. Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
To the left side wing, here's Grimes. Knocks down the long J. Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Down low. Here's Trent. Up and in from the low block. Trent's got 11 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
To the inside, Grimes nails the baby hook. He's got 11.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Lillard looking around. No good from outside. For 3, Maxey. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Philadelphia in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Looking at Philadelphia, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the 76ers.
They have...
And that's it for halftime.
And there wasn't. Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Maxey against Lillard. Pass to Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about it. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
We've got Kelly Oubre, Maxey out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Now Maxey. He's got 11. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Maxey with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo covering. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Grimes. No good with the triple.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Big Daddy. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Grimes. Now here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's the pick. From deep. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in.
You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5. A center with some real deep range.
A nice shot by McCain.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Sixers third.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's gotten his second bucket on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And Grimes pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Beyond the arc. And the 76ers another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Green, a screen. Inside, shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Green's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's McCain, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Team foul.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Lillard passes to Big Daddy. Green with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. Outside for Porter. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Edwards. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. He's got 12. Outside Oubre. For 3. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 18. It's intercepted. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Maxey. Finished off the break. Maxey's got 16 points.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Lillard passes to Big Daddy. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. It's stolen by Oubre. Fast break, Philadelphia. Counted. 7 points in the game.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 17 seconds left in the third quarter here. Lillard passes to Big Daddy. Portis with a screen on Edwards. And he drives in. It's stolen by Drummond. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
The little mistakes, the only reason they got this lead, you knew they were going to come out hard, all right? Even with that, it's more our mistakes that are getting them this lead.
And it makes a lot of sense. You want every possession you can get. Doc Rivers certainly doesn't want turnovers to derail their efforts.
Yeah, it's a fine line between playing aggressive and playing out of control. That's the trap coach wants to keep them from falling into.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Big Daddy in at the 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside for Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Embiid. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And the basket is good.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Pass to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Porter. Here's McCain. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside, Green. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Green. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Oubre. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Porter. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Here's McCain. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Porter, the pass to Portis. Here's Big Daddy. Banked it in off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
The Sixers lead by 23. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to McCain. And that one is hammered home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Porter, the pass to Big Daddy. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, man?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Council.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Trent's checked in. And the Bucks with the possession here. Outside Porter. Pass to Big Daddy. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's Council, guarded by Trent. Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
First one falls for him. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Oubre passes to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Got a piece of it.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up. Here's Yabusele. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Lillard. Count that bucket. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Here's Big Daddy. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Trent with it. Oubre picks him up. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Yabusele. Maxey surveys. Late clock, the Sixers need to pull one up here. A nice shot by Grimes.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Lopez passes to Big Daddy. Lopez, the screen. And he lobs it up top. Outside Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Out to the right wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Big Daddy. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Grimes. Antetokounmpo covering. Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. And it's good for 2. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
Maxey, an exciting player to watch. So unpredictably hard to guard.
Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. They need this. 4 on the clock. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Maxey against Lillard. Pass to Grimes. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide. but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Here's Trent. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. Embiid with it. Here's Yabusele, covered by Lopez. And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Big Daddy. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele, covered by Lopez. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape.
Good game, MP.
Rough game. Needs to take better care of the ball.
Box him out, man. Way to grab it. Oh, right here. 4-6.
Blame it on the wind. Hey, don't worry.
Let's go! Let's go!
That's an air ball.
Yeah! You don't want none!
Let's go! We got this! Fix it!
Check!
200,000. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren, grandchildren home. Generational wealth.
Keep shooting that! 6-10. Here we go, check!
Yeah, keep missing though. Let's go.
Let's go. 10-8.
That's the way to play D. Good steal.
There we go. 8-12. Yo, check it. Check it.
That's coming off.
8-14. Check
Thank you.
8-16. Here we go. Check. Here we go. Check. Check.
All right, that's
weak.
okay. You're weak, man.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. Sing it, I'm all in.
18-10.
Check.
I'm a rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gonna stay. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin,
Here we go. Check.
out of this book, got a brand new friend. One shook with the words she said, the other one shook.
Let's go.
The dead.
18-14.
You know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing.
Check.
When I speak and you know it's him, better notice him. It's my football,
Ain't no foul.
sing it, I'm all in. Sing it, I'm all in. Act a fool like David Dean. I'm a rock, I take my chances. I'm a rock, I take my chances. This right here, I'm getting abandoned. What's happening? This ain't magic. But they tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that made of fabric.
No game. You ain't no
They
baller.
watched it all in tragedy. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God he paid that off. I was lying way too much.
That's all right.
Close. You just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again. That's
How you gonna call that?
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100% it, I'm all in. 100% it, I'm all in. Act a fool like David Dean. I'm a rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his answers.
You got no jump shot.
Floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay. We depart and relocate and save me from my walls, I'm staying.
Come on, offense. I run this. Get it, yeah. Check.
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would
Come
do.
on,
You
stay
had
in.
the
Sit down.
you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bigger time unless you on tips.
Let's do this. We got it. 18-20.
Everyone loves you and playing on the
Check it.
When I